participants, once again, I welcome you all to this prestigious occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Vidya. Now I would like to call the winner of NTA and UGC Constitution Day National Essay Writing winner, Ms. Shamla Bharti from 4th year CSE Department to present the today's topic.
Okay, hello everyone. Hi, happy to see you all. And thank you, Vidya, for your welcome. And Rahul, thank you for hosting. Okay, let me start. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Karunai Raghavan sir, who has given me this opportunity to give a talk before you all. Thank you, sir. So before I move into the topic, I'd like to start with a question. How many of you guys think the word preamble seems familiar to you? Or have you ever heard of the word preamble? Could you please reply in chat? Anyone? Yes, thank you. Thank you for the replies. And after seeing this event poster, many of the some of the guys in my contact came up to me and asked about the meaning and what it exactly is. And that's the moment I thought that this would be a great opportunity to let everyone know about the preamble of Indian Constitution. And thank you for your response. Thank you. Here's my warm welcome and good evening, everyone. I'm Shamala Bharati, final year CSE NEC. I'm here to let you know about the preamble of Indian Constitution. So what's the meaning of a preamble? Where does this word come from? Okay, what it literally means. So let's go through all these. I'm presenting my screen now. Please, anyone tell me whether it's visible or not. Is it visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Thank you. So, a preamble's literal meaning is a preliminary statement or an introductory part of something. So, pre is a word that means before and amble means work. It is something that is not a part of it but explain its purpose. So, this is going to explain about the purpose of Indian Constitution. It is nothing much, probably 10 to 12 lines only. It's of a statement which contains the most important or most significant words with lots and lots of information behind that. So let me read the preamble for you. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, democratic republic and into secure to all its citizens. Justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity and to promote among them all, fraternity assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. The funniest fact is that this preamble has been printed in each and every book published by the Indian government, and most of the books that are authorized and approved by the Indian government. Like every single textbooks that's been published by central government will definitely have this at the start of the book itself. And still, people don't take effort to read it, and most of the people don't even know what it is. We think it's a waste of time, but that explains the life of the people in India. Okay, that's a sarcasm. Now, let me explain the components of the preamble and move on to explain each and every keyword that was amended to determine the Constitution of India. About the components of Indian Constitution, it gives an idea about four main things. There is sources of Constitution. At the start of the preamble, we will see that the people of India. That phrase, the preamble indicates that the source of authority or the source of power or control of the Constitution lies with we, the people of India. It emphasizes that the Constitution is made by and for the people and not given to them by any outside power. Like the true saying goes, all the power emanates from the people and the political system will be accountable and responsible to the people. The government is decided by the people and whatever they do is responsible to the people. And the next thing is nature of the Indian state. Wait a second. Nature of the Indian state, it declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. Sovereign means sovereign or sovereignty. It is the right of a government or the people to have the complete control over a particular region or area. The word sovereign, the root word of sovereign means above. In preamble, it denotes that India has its own independent authority and is not dominated by any external or foreign powers. Like India is a country that is internally and externally sovereign. As I told, externally it is free from any other control of any foreign powers. Internally, it has a free government which is directly elected by the people and makes laws that govern the people. So there is no chance of any dictatorship here. And the next thing is socialist. Socialist is, as the word mean, it holds the faith in an economy where both private and public sectors coexist side by side. Actually, this term was added to the preamble during an emergency, like after 42nd amendment only it is added. It implies the social and economic equality and stresses more on social equality. Like in this context, it means that the absence of discrimination on caste, color, creed, gender, religion, or whatever, language. So the next thing is secularism. Secularism, it literally means non-religious or not connected with religious or spiritual kind of matters. We knew that India is a country where people follow more number of religions. Bringing equality among them must satisfy everyone, and there should not be any religion dominating the other one. So that's why secularism is brought into the concept to separate the power of religion and the power of state. And the next thing that would come is democracy. The most common phrase that comes into our mind whenever we hear the word democracy is for the people, of the people, and by the people. Elections will be conducted on regular interval of time. People are given rights to choose their representatives to the position of power, and the elected representatives are expected to satisfy the needs and requirements of the people. This is what is happening. It's exactly happening in a constitution where government gets its power of authority from the will of the people. The next thing is republic, the end of the keyword list. It's completely opposite to the monarchy rule where hereditary generations will be ruling the state or a particular area. It is a form of government in which a state is ruled by representatives of the citizen elected by them. A democratic republic as a whole is an entity in which the head of the state is elected directly or indirectly by the people for a fixed time of period. Like for example, we directly elect the member of Lok Sabha and indirectly we elect the members of Rajya Sabha. Like the president of India is not directly elected by us; they are indirectly elected. This is one example of a republic, democratic republic. The next component is objectives. There are 4 objectives in the Indian preamble that tend to maintain unity and integrity among us. The first thing is justice to social, economic, and political. Justice stands for the rules of law, freedom, and opportunities for all in a society. It embraces in the 3 distinct forms, as if we see in preamble. It will be given as social, economic, and political. So to ensure equality to all its citizens in these 3 distinct forms. And the next one is equality of status and of opportunities, which means the absence of special privileges to any section, any particular section getting more privileges than the other one, that will be absent here. And the provision of adequate opportunities for all individuals without any discrimination, that will be ensured in equality of status and of opportunities. And the next thing is liberty. Liberty is literal meaning of liberty is freedom of thought, expressions, belief, faith, and worship. So freedom is given to the people through their fundamental rights, enforceable in court law in case of violation. So it ensures no unreasonable restrictions on Indian citizen in terms of what they think, like the liberty of thought, in their expression, like in the manner of their expressing things, liberty of expression, and the way they wish to follow up their thoughts in action. The next thing is fraternity. Fraternity assuring dignity of individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Like fraternity is it's a sense of belonging with the country among the people. It embraces psychological as well as territorial dimension of national integration. It does not support for regionalism, communalism, casteism, or whatever that separates us, which hinders the unity of the state. All these four objectives combine together to maintain the unity and integrity of our country. And the next thing is the date. Oh, sorry. Date is the final component of the preamble is the date of adoption of the constitution. It is on 26th November 1949. Though the preamble is adopted on that day, most of the articles in the constitution came into force on January 26, 1950. We call it as Republic Day, and that's why we call it as Republic Day. The laws and the rules of the constitution is so flexible to create and alter the laws, which gives rights to the government to extend its power and meet new situations and creating a new kind of laws. So this is all about the preamble of Indian Constitution. I actually thought to give a talk on technical terms as how others do in NEC Readers Talk, but it is Mr. Karune Raghavan sir who encouraged me to talk on this topic, because this is one of the main things that every Indian must know about. Because being patriotic or patriotism does have great influence in developing the country as well as enhances the life quality of the citizens. So I welcome all the budding engineers and the citizens to put our hands together in making the country a developed one. I thank you all for this opportunity. I thank the Almighty wholeheartedly and the participants for your patience that you hold till now. And thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you for your wonderful incitement presentation, Ms. Shamla. Now I would like to call Ms. Aishwarya from 4th year CSE department to deliver today's book locker session.
Yeah, a pleasant evening to one and all gather here. I'm Aishwarya, final year CSE, National Engineering College. Now I'm going to talk about a book which I have spent my valuable time in this book in this quarantine time, and it's a great pleasure for me to share this to everyone who are present here. So now I'm going to say about the book that I have read. It's headed as Becoming a Mentality Monster. First of all, I want to ask you one thing. Let me share my screen. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, it's now visible.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to ask one question first. Can anyone say what first thought while hearing the word mentality? Becoming a mentality monster. Yeah, thank you. Actually, the mentality monster is nothing but our mindset. So after reading this book, I had a spark on my voice inside me. Am I audible? Hello?
So you're audible, but your voice is a little bit breaking.
Is it? It's okay now?
Yeah, okay, you can proceed.
Thank you. Yeah, mental monster is nothing but created from our own mindset. Yeah, thank you. Reading this book, I had a spark, an inner voice in myself, which is saying me each and every second that pull yourself forward, that you are the champion. So this is what that I have gained from this book. This was written by Thomas Jacob. So now the next question I'm gonna ask is that how can we become a mentality monster? Have anyone have any idea? Means like the basic needs of becoming a mentality monster. So here starts our journey that the basic things that is integrated in this book is within number 6. The 6 indicates our daily habit that we must follow daily in order to improve ourselves and to succeed. So there is a quote: when we fix 6 daily habits in our life won't be much complex. Can anyone say whose quote is this? You can put your answer in your chat. Anyone? Yeah, thank you. It's a code I have developed from after reading this book. So, what are the 6 daily habits? Among them, first of all, I want to share the specialities in this book. The first thing is it is a pocket-sized book of 50 pages, and it is the best tool to create inner peace and lots of exercises I am following in my daily life. So first thing in that 6 habit is discipline. Success starts with discipline. So the definitions of discipline vary with everyone. And after reading this, discipline is doing things that for you, even if you don't like to do that. So this is the first to start. And I'm going to say the exercises that I'm following after reading this book is that doing a single thing which I have which I have
Aishwarya?
predicted to my success is a thing that should be followed
Aishwarya?
daily. One
ஆடியபிள் கரெக்டா இல்லம்மா
sir.
கிளியர் பண்ணிக்க கொஞ்சம் சரியா வெறும் ஃபேன்
Yes,
ஓடும்
sir.
போது வேற ஏதாவது நாய்ஸ் இருக்க போகுது சரியா உன்னோட ஆடியோ இல்ல ஹெட்போன் போட்டு பேசு
Okay, sir. இப்போ ஓகேவா சார்? ஹலோ.
ஓகேம்மா.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So the second one is mind defense. Guys, please be more interactive. Sorry for the inconvenience. Am I audible now?
Yeah, audible.
Thank you, sir. What is the reason for mind defense? This is the key reason for happiness. Our life is not much complex. It's simple to live. And here comes the main reason for our life to live is happiness. Where comes the happiness? So according to many analysis, there were some of the exercises to be followed in this mind defense is the main reason nowadays in this COVID period is news, which creates most of negative thoughts and negative vibes around us. So in order to get rid of that, we have to follow news at a limited size limited amount. We have to spend our own valuable time in news in as a kind of hint, not truthfully, and bad company. Spending time with the negative people is the main thing that we have to eliminate from our life, and also distract immediately from the negative thoughts is the main reason which will create happiness in our life. So you are responsible for how you feel and not the external world. This exercises I have followed is to listing the less news and listing people who are negative, and I have created less time with them. And negative thoughts, we have to limit negative thoughts at least 3 times in a day, and that should be followed, create a massive change in us, and which creates bliss. And next one is, can anyone guess what the topic is? The third habit, which resembles in this picture. What this picture resembles? Can anyone? Yeah, Hari Shankar. Love failure. It's nothing like love failure. It's to be love failure. What's the failure? It's that is that comes along with us in our life in our down periods, like mistakes or portals of discovery. Uh, in our life, on our shoulders is the burden that accumulates failure. The little failure and rejections that we have all our lives have got collected in our mind, and how carrying out it around everything with us. And now it's time to put these incredible burdens down. So, what's a failure? Failure is failure when we learn nothing from it. So there are massive failures faced by most of the great people in the world before they succeed. So it's a normal thing. It should not be taken into concern to the extreme level. Failure is equal to learning. After this topic, I have started doing a great thing that I have appreciated myself is that I have written 10 biggest failures in my life, and I have learned from those failures. After analyzing that, I have noted down the reasons behind, and also make a promise to myself that whenever I think those failures, I won't repeat that again. So this is the thing I have learned from the love failure. And next is most important thing, breathe. So it sounds little strange. You must be wondering that what breathing has to do with becoming a mentality monster. Conscious breathing is the first way to control how you feel. So after reading this, I have analyzed through many videos in the YouTube at all. That I have seen knowledge on where there is a great YouTube video which is teaching us about breathe, how to breathe. Breathing control is the best way to increase our health. So eventually, after increasing the health, it eventually helps us to achieve our goal, and that leads to succeed in life. The ancient warriors and cultures, whether to be Mongols or samurais, great breathing. There are various types of breathing techniques. Each breath is like a little rebirth, isn't it? Reasons that can only be celebrated if you recognize that it's happening. So here I have realized that our breathing is to be celebrated, and exercise to be followed here is breathing 10 seconds, breathing in and breathing out. So consciousness in even breathing also creates more interesting in life. So there avoid most of the negative thoughts. So breathe is love. And the next one is movement. The way we use our body have a huge impact in our field. Example, neurochemicals that are released have positive impacts on our mood. While we smile or we are in a bad mood, whatever that is, that impacts in our movement. So everyone can easily find what mood we are. So here comes a great example is that clubs. That is the sense of well-being and happiness and person gets if he loves. So why should be in a depressed or in a stressed state even there is a lot of happiness around us. So start looking out in a different perspective and start being happy. So 30 minutes of day exercise even create a more relaxation in us, and that creates a movement more confident. And the mind and the body are one in the case. So keep doing the things that makes you happy. And the last and final one is that uh, pouring in positivity. All the previous steps in essence block out the negative energy of the world from flowing into your mind, but just blocking the negativity and working thoughts of failure and inadequacy is not enough to be successful, right? We need to fill the mind with lots of positive thinking. It also an effort from us to pour the positivity, and that is the necessary thing in our life, and to spread happiness through our positivity. Our actions and decisions today will shape the way we will be in the future. So in the book they have noted some of the best and best quotes from like the authors like those leaders like Tony Robbins, Gary V, Jay Shetty, Liz Hallones, Ben Greenfield, and Tactfield. So kindly refer. According to me, the best thing that I suggest and I follow in my life is Shivkara's thoughts and their and his book. So start doing things the positive way. And thank you. Thanks a lot for giving me opportunity, and I once again thanks Karane Raghavan sir for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for Thank you for your wonderful and informative book review, Ms. Aishwarya. A moment of gratitude makes a difference in your attitude. So now I would like to
Thank
call
you.
Ms. Suji to deliver the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Honorable Director and Principal, respected Sir, a most valuable invited guest speakers and my dear friends, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this special day. On behalf of National Engineering College Central Library Readers Park, I thank our Honorable Director, Mr. S. Shanmugavel, Honorable Principal, Mr. K. Kalidasa Murugavel, and Ms. S. Tamil Silvi Ma'am, Professor Dean Academics, for your support for making such an intellectual day real. My hearty thanks to our esteemed speakers of the day, and I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. K. Karne Raghavan, librarian of NEC Central Library, for being the pillar of this successful event. My sincere thanks to our management, all department HODs and staff members for being an important part of this occasion. And I would thank special thanks to all the Readers Park members. And once again, I thank all the members. Thank you all.